was that you used the whole political class, used me, you used Jews as your factional battering ram to destroy a man who wanted to educate children about the crimes of empire and then give them jobs and fund the NHS.
There has been a ton of backlash following the Labour Party's suspension of Jeremy Corbyn. Now, I covered all the details of that in my breakdown on Thursday, so if you want more details, check out that video. But I want to show you Barnaby Raine here. So he's an activist and historian. He was on BBC and basically went off on the media and exactly what they've been doing to Jeremy Corbyn this entire time. It is a fantastic clip. Check this out.
It is a very real thing, is it not, Barnaby? Day in, day out.
Yeah, it absolutely is. The evidence is extremely clear that anti-Semitism is on the rise across the world, including in Britain, across the political spectrum. For the first time in my life, we had a party leader, though, in Jeremy Corbyn, who thought it was simply and obviously unacceptable that some families starve in poverty in a wealthy country like Britain.
So,
a man who has been on the side of freedom from Chile to South Africa to Palestine, and his name was dragged through the mud. But the most disgraceful thing about it was that you used the whole political class, used me, you used Jews as your factional battering ram to destroy a man who wanted to educate children about the crimes of empire and then give them jobs and fund the NHS. That is unimaginably tragic. And I say that as someone who faces anti-Semitism, who fights anti-Semitism. The attempt to use it as a cynical, the attempt to turn Jews into a political plaything.
But I think the EHCR report is I think we have to leave it there, but also to say that that report was not a political report. It was anything but, of course, and that was the way that it was put together. So thank you.
To attack Jeremy Corbyn.
Thank you all very much indeed. Quickly with the front page.
Beautiful. It is so rare to see moments like this that, of course, I had to highlight this. Now, if you don't know the details of the story, there's a lot, which is why I say watch my breakdown. But essentially, for years, the British media have been attacking Jeremy Corbyn as an anti-Semite or somehow attaching him to anti-Semitism, even though there was never any actual direct connection between Jeremy Corbyn and anti-Semitism. Now, the other half of this issue is that while the report itself, the contents of the report that led to Jeremy Corbyn's statement agreeing with the results of the report while also discussing how it was overstated in general during the election to attack him and the Labour Party. While the report, the contents were not political themselves, the way that the EHRC is used is political, as I discussed in that video on Thursday, because the Tories for years have been incredibly racist. Boris Johnson, Prime Minister, overtly racist, wrote a book about how the Jews control the media, yet no discussion at all about that. Yet continued attempts to try and connect Jeremy Corbyn to anti-Semitism. Now, let me show you how the polling looks after they suspended him. And by the way, he was suspended not for anything anti-Semitic. He was suspended for simply saying how it was overstated in the media to attack him and Labour. But let me show you polling here. So YouGov, in the aftermath of Corbyn's suspension from the Labour Party, both the parties and Keir Starmer's net favorability. Keir Starmer is the current leader of Labour. Net favorability ratings take a hit. Check this out. So, favorable, unfavorable. Now, so the previous result was net minus 11. Now it's net minus 23. After they suspended Corbyn. Before, in terms of Keir Starmer, the leader, was plus 5. Now he's minus 2. And it's going to continue. They're going to continue to lose support because this is at least half of the Labour Party base. And they know exactly what has been going on here, that they've been purposely, both the media and the neoliberals within the Labour Party have been using this issue as a weapon, have been using the Jewish community as a weapon to try and get out Jeremy Corbyn and the socialists within the party. So I just cannot imagine this party being able to form government for the next several years at least. I'm not sure where these supporters are going to go, possible. Maybe Corbyn forms a new party, or socialists form a new party. But at this point, it's clear that the neoliberals are doing whatever they can to push out people that actually want to improve society.